Hey, this is Meredith Marsh from vidpromom.com, and I had an opportunity to play with a really cool new camera, and I want to show you exactly how to use it and why it's so cool. So this is the Ricoh Theta S 360-degree camera, and it shoots video and still photos in a complete 360 degrees. It has two fisheye lenses on either side, so it captures literally everything going on around it. So this is the beginning of a short series that I'm putting together on how to use the Ricoh Theta S camera to shoot still photos and videos, and then import them and edit them on your computer, and then upload them to Facebook or YouTube as a 360-degree video. So if you have never seen a 360-degree video before, then you're really missing out because it's really cool technology. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about here. On your desktop computer, you want to make sure that you're using an updated browser, something like Google Chrome, or you can do it right on your mobile phone. And you can view 360-degree videos in YouTube or Facebook, and they work pretty much the same. Basically what you do is you press play, and then since the camera is recording all the way around itself, then as the video is playing, you can use your mouse to kind of click and drag and move and change your own perspective on what you're seeing in the video. So it gives the viewer control over what they're seeing. There literally is nothing that's off camera or out of the frame of the camera. And that's what makes it a really cool experience. But even better than that is watching a 360-degree video on your mobile device. Once you press play on the video on your phone, you can hold your phone up and move it around, basically like virtual reality. Actually move your phone around and face it in different directions, up and down, left, right, turn around, do a 360 yourself, and the phone is going to follow your perspective. So just to make sure you don't miss any of my future videos and tutorials on the Ricoh Theta S camera, then hop onto my email list so that I can send you the quick start guide and a list of all the tutorials that I have created and am going to create. So head over to vidpromom.com/Theta, that's Theta, vidpromom.com/Theta, and I'll be able to give you a link directly to the page that has all of the tutorials and a really cool quick start guide for those of you who are just getting started with the 360-degree camera experience. Okay, so let's talk about this camera. So here's an up-close shot of this Ricoh Theta S 360-degree camera. You can see that it does have these two lenses on either side. It's a really thin camera, so these lenses actually protrude. Now the camera does come with this neoprene sleeve here. You want to make sure that you stick it inside that sleeve if you're not using it, otherwise you may scratch the lenses on either side of the camera. So on the top there is a microphone, and then on the side you have a power button, a Wi-Fi button, and then this is like your toggle button to go back and forth between still photo and video mode. And then on the bottom you have a tripod mount there, and then this is the micro USB connector there so that you can plug it into your computer to transfer your files and charge the device. And then over here there's a little I don't know what it is, maybe micro HDMI input there so that you can actually live stream from this camera. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on by hitting the power button here, and I get a blue light that lets me know that it's on, and it lets me know that I'm in video mode down here. So if I toggle back to the still photo mode, then it's going to show me there exactly which mode that I am in, and there's only just these two modes on this camera. This button here is the shutter button, and this one here is the Wi-Fi button. If you turn that on, it's going to turn on the Wi-Fi. You'll have a little indicator there that lets you know that the Wi-Fi is on. I'll show you how to connect this to your phone in just a minute, so I'm going to actually shut this Wi-Fi off. And if you happen to have a red light showing up right here above the shutter button, that just means that your battery is running low. So you might want to plug it in and charge it for a little while until that red light goes away, and then you have a blue light there to let you know that you're good to go. So all you have to do to take a picture or record a video is press the shutter button. And that took a still photo, and then you can switch it over to video mode to shoot a video. Now if you take a still photo or a bunch of still photos and then try to switch it to video, that little icon, the camera icon, might flash at you, and that just means that it's still processing the photos that you just took with the camera. So don't worry about that. Just keep trying to switch it over, and it will eventually switch over to the video mode, and then again you just press this button and it will start recording. So you get the red flashing light so that you know that it is recording. So that's pretty handy, and basically that's all you do with it. So when you are recording, just remember you are recording 360 degrees around this camera. Up, down, left, right, everything. So one thing to keep in mind is that the closer that something is to the edges of the camera, then the more noticeable the seam is going to be in your final video. And we're going to get into what the seam is and editing and all that stuff in a future tutorial. But if you're out there recording with your Ricoh Theta S, just be mindful that you might create kind of an awkward seam situation if you're recording something close up and it happens to be something on the edge of the camera, because that's where the seams are going to be. Overall, this is a pretty lightweight camera. It's easy to carry. It's easy to put in your pocket or your purse. Just make sure that you protect it by putting it in the neoprene sleeve that comes with the camera. So the Ricoh Theta S retails for about $350, which, I think is a fair price for what it can do. Now, if you're a GoPro user and you're familiar with how a GoPro can connect to your smartphone to control the settings and all that stuff, then this is right up your alley, because the Ricoh Theta S app works pretty much exactly the same exact way. I am, of course, an iPhone user, so we're going to take a look at it over there. The first thing you're going to want to do, of course, is download the app. There are a lot of different apps for all kinds of different Ricoh devices, so you want to make sure that you download the app that is made for the Ricoh Theta S camera if you are using the Theta S. There is another Theta camera, it's an older version. That one has its own separate app. So make sure that you download the correct app for controlling your camera and managing your media files and things like that. Once that is downloaded, you're going to need to connect it to your camera. So this is where you want to make sure that your Wi-Fi is on your camera, and then just go into your Wi-Fi settings on your phone and find the camera. Probably going to say Theta something and have a long string of numbers, and just connect to it, and then go back to your Theta app, and it should show that you are connected to your Theta camera with your iPhone. So from there, you can switch back and forth between the video and still photo modes. And when you're in the still photo mode, you can also adjust your capture settings like your ISO and your white balance. And then you can also import the video files and the still images that are on your camera. You can import them into your phone and edit them from there. Now, once you've captured your still images and your videos on your Theta S, importing them onto your computer is a little bit trickier, especially if you're on a Mac. So that's it. Join me for my next video where we're going to talk about importing the still photos and the videos that you can record with your Theta S camera, and we'll talk about editing them, because it's a little bit tricky, honestly, to get those files imported and figure out how to edit them, and then how to export them and upload them so that the whole 360-degree experience is viewable. And don't forget to grab my quick start guide over at vidpromom.com/theta, THETA, vidpromom.com/theta, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks. Bye-bye.